Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl CheKesha Simms, and I am back with a plan with me in my personal rings planner. My personal rings planner is my personal assistant, my EDC, which means everyday carry. Her name is Missy, and I use her to keep me on track for everything that I do for myself, personal and business, throughout the week. So if you want to see how I plan for the week of February the 17th through the 23rd, and as well to see what all of this is about, keep watching. All right, so this week I want to get into showing you how I actually plan in my personal rings. I'm going to kind of show you from start to finish. But first, I do want to welcome all of my first-time viewers. If this is your first time, make sure you stop what you're doing. Put me a purple heart in the comments box so that I know that you are new. And as well, make sure you click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. All right, so this week I'm going to show you how I plan. So before I do that as well, I do want to show you the stickers that I will be using. I am going with a more, I guess I'm kind of making up my own little terminologies, my minimal decorative planning style. Like, I've really been struggling because for y'all that have been following me for a while, y'all know that I love deco, I love stickers, and I'm also, because I am expanding my scope of business, I want to make sure that I do have a planner that I use that is more business and professional, but I can't limit myself from who I am. So I am doing what I call a more deco minimal style planning. And you can hashtag that and say Keisha gave you that word, deco minimal planning. So anyway, I want to use some colorful stickers. So these stickers right here, which are from Elaine Studios, these were some printables that she had, and I just put them on clear sticker paper. They're not ultra clear, so it has like a little cloudy look to it, I guess, if you could say. And I like that because it's transparent. You can still see through it, but it's not that glossy clear sticker paper. And I did get this off of Amazon. So if you're interested in this clear sticker paper, click my link in the description box and it'll show you the clear sticker paper that I use when I am printing my stickers that I get from Elaine Studios. I will also be using some script stickers and some quote stickers from my own Etsy shop, you guys. Yes. So if you saw my release video, you saw that I opened up my own Etsy shop on Valentine's Day, Friday the 14th. And you guys blew my mind. The support that you all gave me was speechless. So of course I have to go ahead and use some of my stickers in here because the whole point of me creating this shop was to create pretty script stickers to replace my awful handwriting, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get into setting this all up. I'm doing a lot of talking. So typically what I do when I am planning, I always pre-plan. And the way I pre-plan, I have a section in here where I call to do and list, and I will pretty much write out everything that I need to do for the week. So on here I have, this is the Cornell style inserts from Cloth and Paper. And she always has these as well. And then another shop that has them, and I love her shop as well, it's Thrive on Plans. I think I said that right. I love her shop because she also will throw in some free printable inserts, and this style is one of her printable inserts that she sends out pretty often, monthly. So make sure you go subscribe to her channel, and I'll put, not her channel, her shop, I'll put her link in the description box as well. But I use these to kind of do all of my pre-planning, and I'll write out the things that I know matter of factually that I will be having to put in my planner. I am a more daily planner, so I do have a section here where I do write out the things that I have to do daily. It's nothing fancy. Sometimes I add some things on here, but this is where I will put more detail oriented things in my daily, and I will show you a little bit of that as well. So let's go ahead. What I always like to do is to pull this out. I do put cuts in the holes only because my planner is so chunky, and if I open it, everything will fall off. So for those that say, well, why don't I just get a disc-bound planner? I don't want a disc-bound planner. I want a ring planner. So to make it easier on me, I just put holes in it, and a lot of planner babes is they're doing that now as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. This will speed up the video so you can see how I go ahead and set up for the week of February the 17th through the 23rd. All right, so now that I have the pages popped out, what I like to do when I don't cover up this calendar is to take my Tombow fine tip portion and just highlight the week that I'm on. That's just giving me a visual. It's just something that I like to do. So now what I'm going to do is take these super cute hearts that came from Elaine Michelle Studios that I have printed on transparent clear sticker paper, and it's actually label paper that is from Avery. So again, the link is for my Amazon shop is in the description box, and if you go to my I think it's under supplies, you'll find the paper that I use. But I like to put transparent stickers, whether it's these hearts or dots, over the dates, just to kind of give it a little bit of deco without going all out using date covers and things like that. Especially since it's already dated, I tend to not cover it up. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is use some of these script stickers that came from my shop, and I'm going to layer these over top of these like splash type or paint stroke stickers. I was going to put them underneath, but I just decided to put them on top. So these are my functional script stickers, and it just basically say things like to do, this week, next week, things like that. So now I'm just taking these flag stickers, and I'm going to use these as kind of like a backdrop to some of the things that I'm doing this week. These are stickers from my shop owner listing. So if you own any type of shop like I do now, I want to make sure that I'm indicating the days that I need to design or to print and cut stickers or to order anything. So the way I kind of build my weekly layout and my weekly overview is just by looking at my pre-planning sheet that I showed you guys earlier. So that's how I know exactly where I need to put things. What I also do, even when I was in my over decorative days, I always make sure I leave white space because things do occur during the week that I want to make sure that I have enough room to write in. Now with my old planning style, what I would typically do on the days that I realize I don't have anything else to do, I would add extra deco stickers, but I don't do that in this planner. I just pretty much leave it blank if I don't have anything else to write. So you see me toggling between the two sticker shops, my shop, Scripts by Ellen C, and Elaine Michelle Studios, and I will leave a link to her shop. These stickers again are printables that I got from her shop. I'm not sure if she offers them as a ready to ship option, but if you're anything like me and you love printables, that way you can always have these on hand. When you run out, you can just reprint them. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue to lay down the foundation. I'm going to let the video play, and then I'll be back to talk about how I then start to plan for my dailies. Okay, so now that I have pretty much laid down the foundation for my weekly overview, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my dailies. Again, these dailies did come from cloth and paper. So what I normally do is I look at my weekly overview. As you can see, I have the pages out, and I also still reference my pre-planning sheet, because on my pre-planning sheet I have things like priorities, I have like a little to-do or checklist or things like that. So I like to reference, because with my weekly overview, it does not give me a place to put like a next week category or things to do for the upcoming week. So I typically will put that on my pre-planning sheet and reference that back and forth as I fill out my dailies for each day. Now, I will tell you that I don't fill out my dailies every day, and the reason being, some days I just don't need to. And because I got the undated, it works in my favor, because on the days that I don't have anything to do, I don't have to worry about a waste of a page, and I can just date it for the next day. So what I just did now was took my Tombow pen and put a line through the time that I didn't do anything, because I did have a late start to my day on Monday. So now I'm just filling out the things that I know that I will or have done, because by the time you watch this, I would have already done all of these things. So I'm just writing those out, and then what I'll do is, after I write out everything that I know matter of factually that I'll be doing, I'll go back in with my Tombow and put the line. And what the line does is just kind of represents the running time frame between each task. And I couldn't find my ruler, so I have plenty of these Starbucks gift cards laying around. I just use that as my guide. And then I'm just going to kind of just color in those last few hours, because I'm not going to do anything but chill. So as I go in and write my to-dos, it's just things that do not have to be done in any particular order. I just need to do them sometime during the day. Now, the one thing that I didn't do, again, as usual, is exercise. And I don't even think I put it on my daily, because I think subconsciously I really knew that I wasn't going to do any working out. So I really don't use any type of deco or stickers on my dailies, not unless it's something specific that I want to highlight, like maybe I'm going to a party that evening, or it's a date night, and I might use some type of date night stickers or something like that. But for the most part, I really don't put too much decorative effort into my dailies. Sometimes I might throw some washi, but it just depends on my mood. But again, this is just all for function, just so I can keep a track of my day. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll come back with the wrap up. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to pop this back in my planner, and I will show you what I do. I feel like, oh, okay. So because I have a lot going on, and I do need to update my planner and put a table of contents. I saw a lot of the planner babes doing that. I do have a table of contents in my business planner for the Etsy shop. But what I do is I have these laminate dashboards that I put in as kind of like bookmarks or page dividers, just so it can let me know where I'm at, so I don't have to keep flipping through trying to get to that week or that daily. And I need to change this. I always call my dailies hourlies, I guess because it has that on there. I don't know. Anyway, and I need to update these. And I do plan on doing a YouTube video showing how I create my own sticky notes for those that have asked. I do use Canva, so y'all already know. So I always keep this on my daily/hourly section, so it can remind me what I'm needing to do on those sections. And then I have some cloth and paper sticky notes on the back, so I can write little things here. So say like, because like I like to fill these out on the day that I'm doing stuff. So like if I know I didn't finish something on here, I'll write it on my sticky note so I can carry it over there. And so all I'm going to do is go back to my section for this week, because I have this here, and I have these little arrows that I really don't use, but they're so cute. So I will pop these back into their rightful spots with this divider in the middle. And typically what I end up doing, sometimes I fill this out daily, or I will just go through my week, see everything that I actually did accomplish, and then just put it here. My vertical weekly kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of serves as my at a glance. So what I will typically do is, like I said, I might not write on here every day, but I write on my dailies. And then when I do my pre-planning, I always transfer everything that I did for the week here. So just in my kind of like reflecting back, I'm like, oh, what did I do that week? And I can go and look at my weekly overview. So that's how I use my weeklies. So to recap how I plan in Missy, my personal assistant, also known as my personal ring planner, what I do is I always go to my Cornell notes, and this is where I do all of my pre-planning. Just to flip through so you can see that. So I do all of my pre-planning in my Cornell notes. And then I typically do that on a Saturday or a Sunday, 9 times out of 10 on a Sunday though. But I'm writing stuff down on sticky notes, you know, or on the little sections or whatever as I go, because pre-planning, I'm just writing stuff down as I think about it, and I put it down on in here. Once I have done my pre-planning and it's time for me to plan for the week, I pull that out and I do my layout according to what my pre-planning has told me to do. And then on each day, I go to my dailies and I will write what I need to do for the day. And then at the end of the week, or sometimes if I don't have a lot to do throughout the week, I'll just update my weekly. Again, my weekly is serving the purpose as an overview. I don't really do much on my monthlies. All I really do on my monthly is typically just put, you know, little balloons and stuff to remind me of birthdays. I did a little bit of color coding here, just to let me know that, you know, stuff about the shop, because this is my personal assistant. So it's going to let me know these are the days what I need to do. Go to my Etsy planner so I know what I'm doing on those days as well. I know a lot of you like, how do you function with more than one planner? It just works for me, because if I had my personal stuff, my budget, my Etsy shop, and my faith stuff all in one planner, it would just drive me crazy. I like to I can never say this word, compartmentalize every area of my life. It just works better for me. And once you find what works best for you, that's when you'll have a more successful day-to-day process. When you're just kind of willy-nilly in it, just going by the seat of your pants and stuff like that, it's always easy to drop the ball and forget things that you have to do. So with that being said, that's why I have, it's just like a computer. You have your hard drive that has everything, but you then have your subfolders that'll say where your documents are, your downloads are, your pictures are. So you won't be searching and trying to look for everything. So that's how I plan. I always say I'm the type of planner that doesn't like her food touching each other. But I think it probably comes across better if I just say is that I like to have a hard drive that'll give me a snapshot of everything that will send me to the correct folder. That way I'm not just looking in one folder for everything. This tells me you have a folder for this, you have a folder for that, planner for this, planner for that, go to those things. So that's how I function with multiple planners. So for all of you people out there that want to have multiple planners but don't understand why you should, or for those that have a lot of planners sitting around and you're like, okay, what am I going to do with this planner? Think of it that way. You have your hard drive, your EDC, and then you have your folders, which are your I'm knocking things over, your folders, if that makes sense. I hope I made sense. Well, anyway, so this is my set up for the week. Again, I love a deco minimal kind of planning style right now. It varies depending on the day. Like, last week was Valentine's Day, so I added more decorative stickers. This week before was like the format, like I said. I don't think I did a video, but I did post in my on my Instagram page. Like, for me is perfect. It's still professional. It's not too much, but it says everything that I needed to say. So yeah, so this is my deco minimalistic functional planning. I hope you guys like it. I'm out. So if you have any questions, make sure you drop me a comment below. And as well, if you haven't already done so, after all of this talking, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And I hope you paid attention to my notes, because I kind of wrote some things that's about to go down in the shop. And if you haven't shopped Scripts by LNC yet, make sure you click the link down below. I am running a sale through the end of the month, 10% off everything in the shop. I ship pretty fast, but I do still have a processing time. It's 3 to 5 business days to process your orders. And that basically means it allows me to make sure that the stickers are printed and cut and all of those good things. And then you have your shipping time. So make sure you go click the link, shop my shop. I think I have some amazing functional script stickers for you guys to use. If you have any suggestions, or if you have a particular script that you'll like to see in the shop, make sure you drop a comment below as well, because I do take all customer suggestions, because my desire is to not only offer you things that I like, but to offer you things that you like. So with that being said, make sure you stay tuned for new releases. Go follow my Instagram page. All of that information is in the description box. So until next time, loves, peace.